Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Previously, thanks to Shipley, Luke and Layton have pinpointed the location of the future Professor Layton. With future Layton's stronghold identified as the Towering Pagoda, Luke and Layton face a new task. Future Luke runs ahead to secure a path into the pagoda, while our heroes set out for Chinatown. Yeah, that's a pretty succinct recap. We also learned a bit about Layton's past, a bit more. His iconic top hat was a gift from his sweetheart, Claire. And I think she may have died in a science explosion afterwards. Look, I don't know if there was an explosion, but what other accident could happen at a science laboratory? I don't know. Anyway, let's progress. You? Sure. Okay, I saw you in the cutscene. You're part of the family. Surely you're not evil Layton. Layman. Oh my god. Dude, I love the trope of shitty impersonators of protagonists. Oh, I think One Piece did it best, but this is pretty good too. Oh my god. Layman. A real man backs down from no puzzle. In fact, nothing delights him more than pursuing a solution. You there. You're a man, are you not? Well then, don't just stand there. Solve this puzzle. Not even a word in edgewise. Okay. Right. When you return to your apartment, you discovered a strange piece of paper next to your calculator. Your roommate must have been trying to tell you something before he left. The note says 101 times 5. What could this mysterious memo mean? That would be 505, which looks kind of like SOS? Okay, can I write letters? R. I can. Okay. S-O-S?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Yeah, that was easy.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
You got it. The message is SOS. When you enter the equation 101 times 5 into a calculator, you can interpret the answer as 505 or as SOS. Your roommate was asking for help. Why not just write the SOS on the paper? What? Maybe it's foreplay? I don't know. At last an answer. You, sir, prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that every puzzle has an answer. Excellent work, my good man. Nothing to say, Layton? So fierce is my guard that no one dares cross my path when I'm on the lookout. Unfortunately, it also leaves me with nothing to do. I guess it's time to think up another puzzle. Okay, Layton has nothing to say about this, and I love that. He's not even going to dignify him with anything. He'll talk about the trash here, but not this man. It's never a good idea to go around tapping rubbish bins, my boy. Oh. That's 2 coins. Oops. Well, oh. Is this really the way to Chinatown? It's awfully dirty and dark. Why the sudden apprehension? Does the place frighten you, my boy? Me? Scared? No way. I just want to get out of here. Let's go. Now, Luke, don't just run off. Be careful, you could slip. Whoa! Ow, 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 ow! Oh dear, now what did I just tell you? Professor, are you smiling right now? Smiling? Me? Certainly not. Are you quite all right? I just banged up my knee a little. I'll walk it off. Oh, good. I was worried for a moment. Let's go. Hold on. No, we're going back. I'm not done looking around. Bird cage. Found 2 coins, right? I don't think we'll find anything but rubbish in there. There it is. Who's this person? What a chin. Wow, okay. Hardy. Hey, little man. You ever been so bored you could kneel over? Me too. Like right now. Why are you so bored? Well, mostly because I got nothing to do, but also because I sort of lost my life. Now I can't find it. How does one lose one's life? A while back, this guy tells me I can make money hand over fist doing easy work. I was out of a job at the time, so I figure why not, right? Makes sense. Yeah, I think so too. Until I realize my sweetheart gig isn't so sweet, you know? Guy throws me in a dark hole and has me digging all day and all night. Bust my hump 24/7. It sounds like whatever he was paying you, it wasn't worth it. I haven't even gotten to the worst part yet. When I finally finish the job, I head home, right? But everything gets all switched around while I'm in the hole, and I can't find my family or house. Oh. Alright. Oh my gosh! Maybe you traveled through time like we did. Yeah, maybe. Who, what, where now? I don't really follow you, but I do know I've been out here on my own for a while. Only thing I've got to pass the time are these puzzles I do, yeah? Here, try one. Alright, there's definitely shenanigans. That rumbling before the quote-unquote time travel, absolutely, the building moving to a different location. Anyway, you dug a bunch of tunnels, but they turned out as convoluted as an ant farm. You have to connect A to A apostrophe, B to B apostrophe, and C to C apostrophe, and you can't use the same path twice. However, the only way to do this is to make one connection go above the ground. Is this connection A, B, or C? Oh, hells. Well, B seems real close to the surface, so let's start with that. Yeah, alright, let's do this one step at a time, I suppose. Trial and error, but I think my victory here is assured. It's just a matter of time. So, even beyond what I have traced out here, I have, followed the loops with just my eyes many times, and the longer I look at this, I believe the answer may actually be A. A gets in the way of so many routes. No way. Oh, I found it! I found it! It's C! It's C! Dude, I'm not even kidding you. I think I spent like 30 minutes on this. I think it's C.
Here's my answer.
Damn straight that's correct.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Wonderful. You can make all 3 connections if C goes above ground. Yeah, that's just about what I drew. Oh boy. That one was brutal. I forgot where we were. Right. Good job there, little man. I can tell you're a thinker. You remind me of my son. He thinks he knows everything, but he's a good boy. He used to love it when I'd give him a puzzle to work on. Sure wish I could see the scamp. Huh. I don't think I'm quite tall enough to reach that. That wood has got a distinctly moldy smell to it. Oh. Yikes, it broke! Well, what do you expect when you go around poking at everything? But I wasn't even tapping at it that hard. Luke? Sorry, probably should be more careful. I agree. Now let's see what kind of damage you've caused here. What's this? I do believe this leads somewhere interesting. Let's have a look at what's on the other side. But isn't this trespassing? Professor, wait up! Huh? We're in the back room of the casino? No, it's probably just a reused asset. That's fine. Ah, so that's where this leads. Can we leave now, Professor? The casino staff will not be happy about this if they find out. Oh, we are here! Huh. You're such a worrywart, Luke. Maybe so, but I still think we should leave right away. This is weird. Well, look at that. I do believe we found a hidden puzzle. Oh, yeah, that's a series first. We found a hidden area. Huh. Alright, is this loss? Alright. Below are three strange symbols, A, B, and C. If A is 63 and B is 89, what number is C? It's also a two-digit number. B is 89? Huh? You know what? I have a few ideas and I'm not sure what to think of them, so let's just use a hint coin right away. Think of the relationship between the symbols and the numbers given. If you use the memo function to write down the numbers you know, you might just get it. Try drawing slightly angular... Oh. I think I see it. Let's see. A B is 89. So that's like... yeah, like this. 8. And then... 9. That's 89. Alright, this should be... 0, 1? It's a two-digit number. I could always write the 0 in the 1's place. I mean, the 10's place, but, no. 1 is not a two-digit number. So just to cover my bases, A is 63? How... is that really 60? A 6? How is that a 6? I get this is the 3. But this is a 6, apparently? Why would the number go like this? Why wouldn't it go straight up? Why would it go to the left? How does this make a 6? Maybe, oh, if you draw it like this, maybe? Well, that's not logically consistent with the other one, with B. So the reason I wouldn't say C begins with a 6 is because the width of the plank is different. This one is much thicker than this one. I drew out all the numbers, and the more I look at it and think about it, the way this feels to draw, it would have to be a 0, right? Look, the way the game is using an ellipses here, it's also a 2-digit number, ellipses. That feels like the game's pulling a sneaky on me, so I'll try 01.
That should do the trick.
Yeah, alright.
I was sure my logic was sound.
Try looking at it from a distance? Yeah. Well, now that I think about it, maybe B is an outlier in how it's constructed. Maybe the 6 in A is actually, here. And maybe this part isn't used at all. So if I look at it from a distance, they say. I mean, I don't get it. How is that not a 01? What else could that be? Oh, I see it. I think it's 41.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
What?
I was sure my logic was sound.
No. Oh, no, I'm dumb. It's 14. My carrots, no. Oh, well. At least we got our answer.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
What? What? What?
I was sure my logic was sound.
I'm angry. Alright, well, this is definitely a 4. So how is this not a 1? Right? You could draw it like this, but that's a C. C is not a number. Unless... No.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Okay, one final guess. One
something.
final guess. Is it 04? I'm gonna be so mad if it is. Why do I always find, like, the funniest way to solve things?
Let's see if I've got this right.
Okay, good. I'm glad it's not 04.
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
I don't see how it isn't 14. I can't believe I'm about to do this, but I feel like I'm a hair's breadth away from solving this, but I need a new hint coin, I think. Tilt your head to the left and take another look. Notice anything new when you look at the symbols now. Left? Hold on a second! What?! Hold on a goddamn second! God damn it, that's 63.89 and 52! That's so stupid! Ah! I'm so mad. Ah!
Let's see if I've got this right.
Oh, God damn it!
Well, that's settled.
I'm upset. C is 52. If you turn the symbols 90 degrees to the right and draw a line straight through the middle, the numbers are 63, 89, and 52. Ugh. I suppose that takes care of that. Yeah, I suppose indeed. I guess it's nice that we can look around for hint coins we missed. Yeah, I guess future Luke was blocking that. Definitely been here before. The door here seems to be locked. Huh. Yeah, alright, I guess we'll leave. Oh yeah, we left a hole behind. That's... okay, either the map up top is a line, or... that's one hell of a tunnel. It's one thing for Layton to scold Luke over property damage, but then he commits trespassing, so what gives? Looks like we're on the right track. Here's the River Thames. Indeed, and it looks as majestic as ever. Uh-huh. I suppose some parts of London never change even after 10 whole... Hey, that wasn't there before. I see you've noticed it too, Luke. That has to be the biggest lighthouse I've ever seen, and it sure wasn't there before. It's in almost pristine condition, so it must have been built fairly recently. What does that mean? I have no idea how this deception was accomplished, if indeed there is a deception at all. This area doesn't feel like the future at all. I can't leave. These stairs appear to lead down to the river. Huh. Given the map, maybe I can go down there. Anyway. Looking around. Any other hint coins? No dice, it seems. Oh, there's one. I'm missing one, though. The last one can be found with the parrot. Graham. Good day, you two. Isn't the view here positively glorious? Yes, it's quite nice. It's nothing short of breathtaking. Professor, look at this guy. Do you suppose he could be part of the family? Now you listen, boy. I'm standing right here. If you have something to say it to my face. What's more, I don't appreciate being associated with those drably dressed ruffians. Look at this suit, boy. Do you see that stitchwork? This was custom made in Italy. Italy, I say. Ever so sorry, sir. I meant no offense. It was foolish of me to think you were part of that bunch. Well, as long as you acknowledge your mistake, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones this once. But just so there's no doubt as to my identity, allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands London's most distinguished, dashing, and debonair man. The name's Graham. I would tell you to remember the name, but I know you'll never forget it. Got it. Graham, London's most distinguished, dashing, and, I forget the last part. But I won't forget the name, I promise. Okay, now we go ask future Luke if he remembers a name that starts with a G. Okay, no, I know that's not how that would work. Graham's the name. Those in search of London's most debonair man need look no further. No puzzles? Nothing else? I guess we'll see you around. Yeah, the game forced me to talk to him. You're another scientist! Hey! Cuthbert. Oh, hello there. Say, do you happen to know if this is the way to Chinatown? Yeah, this path will take you there. Probably. Probably? Haven't you taken this path before? No way. I've just got this feeling that something could happen to me down there. Something bad. Like, what if I had a run-in with the family? That would get messy fast. Okay, good you said that, because I thought you were about to get real racist. I'm better off just staying here and solving puzzles. I'll help you. Hide and goon seek. Yeah, alright. I got a feeling the family's goons might be lurking around here. I didn't want any trouble, so I've hidden in a spot where I can spy on them without being seen. Do me a favor, will you, and tell me how many goons there are? Oh, brother. Okay, well, I suppose the best way to solve this would be to start a tally. Ooh, rare use of the white pen. Alright, that's one. I think that counts as one. So that's two. That's a three. That's four. That's five. That's a six. That's seven. Can we get an eighth? Yep, there's an eighth. Wait, I already... No, I definitely did not see that man before. Whoops. That's 8. There's 9. Oh, jeez. Easy to miss that one if you go too fast. Huh? Yeah, is that it? Is that it? I think there might be just 9. But this guy, I mean, he's got the black suit and shades, but the hair is unique. Maybe you're one of the unique family members. That cutscene in the casino was very blurry on my screen, so it's hard to remember. I did spot the top hat, so that's how I remember that other dude. Yeah, I think the answer is a solid 9.
This one's as good as solved.
Yeah.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Correct. There are 9 goons creeping about. You got a man sticker for picture book 2. Yeah. Hi, Don Paolo. Hey, you solved my puzzle. Guess you're not part of the family then. They're not too bright, see? Of course not. We're no family goons. I'm Luke, and this man here is the famous Professor Layton. Ah! Layton, you say? Of course he's not a family goon. He's the head honcho. Help! Somebody help me! Oops, I forgot how the name Layton tends to scare the socks off people in this time. Yes, it's unfortunate, but people seem to think I'm a criminal. I mean, you just broke and entered, so... On a more interesting note, do take a look at the ground, Luke. Why are all these scientists wet? Is it because of the gooning? These footprints must belong to the man who just ran off. We pick low-hanging fruits here. Come to think of it, his feet and pants were all wet, but why? Oh, not the pants! Anything but the pants! It's a bit chilly to be out for a swim, don't you think? Indeed. So how did he get all wet? Wet clothes. Men in white laboratory coats seem to be all over this part of town, but the odd thing is that their trousers and shoes are always soaking wet. Why on earth would they be walking around London with wet feet? Oh, hell if I know. Surely no one throws their rubbish into the river. Well, there's a hint coin. Someone definitely tossed it in there. That's 2. There's 3. Yeah. A little cursory look around. Why would anyone build a lighthouse in a place like that? Yeah, why a lighthouse in the middle of a river? In the middle of a cityscape? The functionality does not add up. Huh. You know, Professor, with all the trees here, this hill is actually kind of creepy. What's the matter, Luke? Are you getting afraid of bumping into a ghost? Come on, Professor. I know you would never believe in something so unscientific. Unscientific, you say? Yeah, there's no proof that ghosts exist. Nothing based on fact, anyway. Well, Luke, do I have news for you. Your next game is called The Last Spectre, so get used to this. And as a man of science, naturally, you don't fear something as silly as ghosts, right? Well, maybe just a little. Oh, immediate puzzle. I spy with my little eye a hidden puzzle. Paving the garden. Wow, okay. 147, that's quite high, actually. I would think that would be, more in the range of the, super puzzles and the bonus extras. But okay. You want to lay one of the 5 types of paving stones below around your garden without their overlapping each other or any of the 4 white flower bushes. You can rotate the stones, but they can't be flipped. Which one should you use? A, B, C, D, or E? Tap your answer. Ah. I get it. Okay. Huh. Could we try... Wait, I can't... Oh. I have to do this manually. Alright, okay. Well, C caught my eye first, so let's give that a shot. If we lay it like this, and then another like this, we could then do... we could do that, but no, it can't be C then. Let's try D. Let's use black for the purple. We could try that. Well, oh. Yeah, no, that doesn't quite make sense now, does it? You'd never get the corner. So it's not C or D. Let's try E. E seems promising. Yeah? Hey now. Hey! By Jove, I think I did it.
This one's as good as solved. I knew it!
Correct. Stone E is the only one that will work. Ha! I knew I could do it. That one was easy. Nice change of pace. There's something sinister about the shape of that tree. Only a trickle of sunlight makes it through the trees. Don't dilly-dally, Professor. Let's move on. Alright, so left is to the bridge. Oh, I just noticed the map has completely changed. Can I find a 3rd hidden coin? Maybe later. Ah! Now we're good to go. What? Beasley, you're here? I wouldn't advise letting that flower get overburdened with puzzles, you follow?
All I'm saying is, don't leave puzzles for tomorrow when you can solve them today.
Why is that one line voiced? I haven't missed any puzzles, so that's good. Okay, I guess it's a convenience thing, maybe. Yeah, we're on the clear other side of the city from the other spot. Huh. Seagull. Psst. Hey there, you two. You got a lost look about you. Do you know where you are? I confess we do not. It's our first time passing through here. Listen, I could be wrong, but it looks like you two are a couple of upstanding citizens. I'm a nice fella, so I'll clue you two in. You're standing right on top of a black market bazaar. Black market? Wow. Wow, I was right, kid. We sell a lot of weird stuff out here. No one questions where it comes from. If it was me and those shiny loafers of yours, I'd keep my head down and vamoose as quick as I can. Yes, that seems prudent. Before we go, though, tell me, why do people come all the way out here to do their shopping? Listen, kid, the things for sale here, well, let's just say you won't find them at the supermarket. A Nintendo Switch 2? I could really use one of those. No? Alright. But come to the bazaar, and who can say what treasures you'll find? So you deal in antiques and other rare items? I think we've asked enough questions for one day, Luke. Let's move on, shall we? You two be careful. Oh, and if you're ever in the market for something hard to locate, swing by. My, that is that the pagoda we're looking for? That's huge! Huh. Did someone actually wear that? Here's a hint coin. There's a second hit coin. It's a pile of junk, alright, but is it all worthless? So why is the Chinatown a rundown... Is that a cat? I just noticed a cat. What? Where? Oh, hello there, Mr. Cat. Meow. Meow? Meow? What's he saying, Luke? He says he's in a bit of a jam, Professor. Cat romance. Aww. You know what? I'm recording this video on my cat's first birthday. So happy birthday, Vivi. This one's for you, even if you are neutered. Alright. This tomcat is trying to meet up with his sweetheart. However, the dogs on the squares with X's can smell a cat up to 3 squares away and chase him off. However, they can't, however, smell a cat through a wall. Which entrance, A, B, C, or D, should the tomcat take to be reunited with his lady friend? Aha. Well, as always with mazes, this seems like a fun one, it's best to start with the exit and kind of meet in the middle. So, definitely don't want to go this way to that dog. Now here's our first split-off point. So at the bare minimum, we know we need to get to this tile right here. So, wait. One, two, three. It's not the tile itself, right? That counts? It's not 1, 2, 3, it's 1, 2, 3. So, you could, I would assume the dogs can't smell diagonally, because that would mean this route would be a valid path, right? I could do D. But for the moment, let's assume that the dogs can smell diagonally. So I'll work around this a bit, trying to workshop something else, but for now, D is a strong candidate. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I saw it pretty fast. So, D, the best route for D would be to go this way, but that is dangerously close to the dog. Meanwhile, C can enter from here and be completely alone and make it here with no issues ever. I would say it's C. And I ruled out A real quick, because A, would have to either pass through here or up this route, so it's a no-go. And B is just thwarted immediately by this dog, so it's definitely C.
This one's as good as solved. No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Yeah! We hit 1K! Pick carrots! I'm rich. Perfect. The answer is C. Reunited at last. Meow. Meow. I know. I'm glad we could help too. Yes, glad to be of service. Good kitty. Yeah, alright, let's leave. What? I repeat, what am I looking at? Okay. Let's look around for hint coins first. Do you suppose anyone lives up there? What a massive gate! It's like some kind of fortress. Oh! Something in the door. Oh, look, a hidden puzzle. An extra block. Whoa. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's do this. The green frame and 6 orange blocks below are all comprised of identical equilateral triangles. The frame can be perfectly filled using 5 of the 6 blocks. The blocks can be flipped and rotated in any direction to fit in the frame. Circle the one block that isn't used. Okay, flipped and rotated, I see. Tell me I can... No, this one's hard. It's geography with triangles, my enemy. Ah, jeez. Ah. You know what? Screw it. Look, this video I've been recording for so long. Hint coin right away. Don't be confused by the complex shapes of the blocks. Try comparing the frame and the blocks from a different perspective. Is there any that logically wouldn't work? It's always down, up, down, up, down, up. There's always, Okay, so that's even. This one's even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's odd. That's an odd one. That's even. That's odd. That's even. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we have... It seems we have 4 even ones and 2 odds, so... How many triangles is this one total? And the green? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So it's even. So you'd have to use both of the odd ones then. Because it's just one you can't use. Alright, well that's kind of a lead. So which one were they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's an odd. I should circle it in green because I know it's used. I know for a fact it's used. And then that one odd is 2. Alright. Now, continuing this train of thought, I could see how this one would fit pretty well in here, in this little slot here. And I can see if you flip this upside down, you could have... So I think this is used, I think. It's so versatile and small, too. And this one, you'd have to do something to get this... Well, actually... No, hold on. If you slot this in there, then this... It would be tempting to say you could slot this corner into this to fit them together, but that may not be the case. That said, it does take up a lot of space. Oh, hold on. There's an easy way to math this out, isn't there? I counted there's 22 in here. I just need to find 5 together that add up to 22 exactly. Oh. Yeah, alright. So, we already know that the 2 odd ones are used, so let me erase the others and try and count them up. think I worked it out, yeah. Right, so to recap, I counted that there are 22 triangles in the symbol I need to complete. So that means there are 2 odd ones, so both odd ones have to be used. And counting those together, there are 8. So these 2 would fill out 8 of the 22. And from there, it was finding another combination of 3 that could add 8 together with to reach 22. And I can add this, and this together, and it reaches 22. Meanwhile, any calculation I try to use with these 2 lonesome triangles here does not work, so I think it's this one. Circle the 1 block that isn't used.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
You know what? I feel pretty clever. I had to get a little nudge, but I think I worked out most of that with logic. Excellent. Was it tough to assemble in your head? There's actually a really easy way to solve this puzzle. Did you figure it out? The frame is composed of 22 identical equilateral triangles. The 6 blocks together are composed of 24 triangles, which is 2 too many. This means the unused block must be the one made from only 2 triangles. Okay, so there was a way that was even simpler. Oh, jeez. Nothing like a bit of exercise for the brain. Yeah, we did it. Did I find all the hint coins? I forget. Let's assume yes. Smell me. Smell me. Wait. Why does it kind of sound like Chelmy? Well, okay, Schmelmy is a funny name. I like it. Oi, just what do you two think you're doing? No one passes through this gate here. Now clear out. We'll be having more than words with each other. I see. The nerve of them. They're just a pair of brutes, don't you agree? Professor? What are you thinking about? Tell me, Luke, did those 2 remind you of anyone we know? Huh? It's not an exact match, but they do bear an odd resemblance to a certain pair of fellows we know. Do they? Really? They do? No, I don't think so at all. Of course, you're talking about Inspector Chelmy and Barton. Stature? Yes. Everything else, no. I am. The similarities are quite striking, don't you think? No. Big guy in charge? Check. Short assistant? Check. Well, that's you two. Why don't they remind you of you two? But something tells me the inspector wouldn't take kindly to being told he resembles a criminal. Speaking of the inspector, did his presence at the event seem at all odd to you? The event? Do you mean the time machine demonstration? Yes. Why do you suppose a police inspector was invited to an event like that in the first place? Well, he's cracked quite a few tough cases. Maybe his celebrity status got him invited? Yes, I'd assume the same thing. After all, pseudo-celebrity status is what got you and me our tickets. Pseudo-celebrity? Nonsense! You're the great Professor Layton, the very model of a modern-day English gentleman. Haha, I hate to say it, Luke, but I think you're the only one who'd heap that kind of praise on me. From what I saw, almost everyone there was part of London's upper class or the media. The inspector and I were clear exceptions to an otherwise homogeneous list of names. So, the question looms before us. Why did Dr. Stongun, whoever he is, invite the inspector and me? What I wouldn't give to hear the inspector's take on the event. Yeah, it's too bad we'd have to go back to our own time to ask him. Wait a second. What if the inspector is still working here in the future? Professor, there you are. Oh, hello, Luke. I couldn't help but overhear you as I ran up. Did you say you'd like to meet with the inspector? Yes, ideally we would meet him back in our time, while the events of 10 years ago are still fresh. I think we can make that happen. but how? Let's continue this conversation away from prying eyes, shall we? Why don't we head over to the wooded area to the west? Huh. There's a way to go back to your time, but let's go to the wooded area so we can talk in private. Alright, if you say so, Fluke. I guess we are heading back to the past. Huh. This is gonna play out interestingly. There, much better. I don't think anyone is likely to overhear us here. You mentioned that there is a way for us to visit the Inspector who exists in our own time. I can only imagine this means returning to the present. Is that possible? Indeed, Professor, but the only way to do it is to use the wormhole in the clock shop. But the door to that place is bolted shut. How will we get in? That shouldn't be a problem. I can get that door open for you. Strange. Why is it you have such an easy access to the wormhole? I promise I'll explain everything when we get there. Please, trust me on this. But for now, let's return to the clock shop on Midland Road. But what about our plan to head into Chinatown? That'll have to go on the back burner for now. The situation has changed. Oh? Chapter 4. Back to the Present. We've walked quite a way, haven't we? Oh shoot, it's a new chapter, so I guess I should give everything a once-over, which means coming back to Chinatown. I don't suppose I missed any puzzles? I didn't get any pop-ups, but... No, I missed nothing. That's good, that's good. Anyone new here? Yeah, no, alright, okay. I guess it's just time to take a long walk and scout for new puzzles as we go. This is... alright. I know I have a few minutes left in this video, but I've been recording a long time. Ah, boy, yeah. These, Professor Layton Let's Plays, they're really taking it out of me. It's... I always shoot to make 1 hour long videos, and when I get stuck on a lot of puzzles, and I have to, like, pause my timer as I work things out and only start it once I start speaking again, yeah, it takes a lot of time and energy. Honestly, this video here is due to go live in, let's see, 9 hours, so I have some editing work to do, and then I can sleep, so... It's one thing for some buildings to be moved around suddenly, and the papers to be changed to show that they're 10 years in the future, but what is the island and lighthouse on the Thames? You can't make that in the span of time it takes to make a single building rumble a bit. What is going on? The more I see, the more I play, the more I find it so difficult to believe that this is actually fake. And the easier it is to believe that we really are in the future. I don't know. Now the question is the lighthouse going to be explained, or is it not going to be explained and it's just going to be there? I don't know, the game made a point of showing it off. The characters spoke about it, had unique art to look at it. I don't know. Honestly, maybe it could be that there's some raised route in the water, and the reason the scientists all have wet pants and shoes is because they're walking waist deep in water to the lighthouse, or something like that. I don't know. Well, hey, if we're going to the past London and meeting Chelmy, that'd be great. I like Chelmy. I want to see more of him, and Barden too, they're fun. And there is a non-zero chance we could run into Flora. Now, wouldn't that be grand? We can hope. We can hope, though I think The odds of her joining us on Earth Adventure is a bit iffy. 4 would be a crowd here. We already have Fluke, so who can say? Anyway, I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more of Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.